Okay, here we are again, this week's edition of Z60. Right now, I got my man Amba here. Bro, Amba, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Glad to be here, man.
All right, Amba. First of all, tell me something. Where you from, bro?
Man, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Originally from Nigeria, you know.
Oh.
My mother and my father, they both 100% Nigerian, so it's in my blood, man.
Oh, that word, that's dope. That's dope. Are you like super proud about from being from Nigeria? Like that's something that you hold very dear to you?
Yeah, it is. It's funny because when I was a kid, I used to kind of hide it a little bit.
Yeah.
As I grew older, you know, I wear it on my chest as much as I can.
Yeah. Have you ever went back or thought about going back?
I mean, I've been back once. It's funny that you asked because I actually skipped a trip back with my family when I first got here in the summer. When I started workouts, and I didn't want to miss too much, so I just let them have that fun without me. But you know, I got pictures and videos and whatnot, so I felt like I was there in the spirit, you know.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. What's it like going back to another country? People say when you go to a different country, it gives you just that much different view of America. So what's that like?
It's a different world out there, man. The vibe is so much different. Like they find joy in the smaller things, like things that some people might take for granted. But it's a lot different than what a lot of people might think. It's paradise out there, man. It's paradise.
Yeah, I feel you. I always wanted to go back to the motherland.
Yeah, the motherland.
You know, one of these days. All right, so I want to start off by just asking you, what inspires you? What makes you want to be great?
Oh, that's a hard question. I mean, everybody wants to be great, but I take it a little farther. You know, I had an older brother. He played football for Clemson, starting as a freshman All-American. He got, he had a heart murmur. So, man, he couldn't play football no more. He just told me one day, I was young. Maybe I was in 7th grade or something. He said, you the next one. It's you. It's on you. So I just always, play by that. But, every day he checks on me. I mean, I'm getting kind of emotional, but, it's big bro. It's like my father,
Yeah.
He been taking care of me. So, just do it for him.
That's mad dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's a dope story. I actually didn't know that. That's really dope. All right, so that was a little deep, but now we're gonna get a little lighter things. We're gonna cheer up, bro. You ain't got a little emotional. We're gonna cheer up right now. It's time for Z60. Hold on, let me get my questions right. All right, we got some questions we're gonna throw at you. You got 60 seconds to answer as many. Now, Dungy ran through them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel the need to elaborate on a couple of them, don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Let us know where it's coming from, all right?
Let's go.
You ready, Clyde? Let me go. Let's see. All right, go. All right. What's your favorite movie and why?
Smoking Aces because Alicia Keys she's smoking.
I agree. What's your favorite show on Netflix right now?
I had to say, shoot, I forgot what it's called. I gotta hurry. The Get Down. The Get Down. The Get Down.
Yeah, the Get Down. That's mad smooth. That's mad smooth. All right. Who's your favorite professional athlete?
Randy Moss. Randy Moss, he stretches the field. He does his thing, man. Everybody gotta love Randy Moss.
Yeah, I feel you. If you could describe Coach Babers using a movie title, what would it be?
Fast and Furious.
There we go, That's a good one. What's the most overrated show you've ever seen on Netflix?
Man, Narcos, man. I mean, I try to get into it, but it's just it don't click to me, man.
I agree. I fell asleep on it. All right, let me see. What was your worst sport that you ever tried?
I play soccer a little bit. It's in my blood. Africans, we play soccer, but it ain't for me, though. It ain't for me.
Oh, no. Okay, you ran out of time. That was good. Dungy, he got you beat, but I think your question was a little bit more interesting. All right, thanks for joining me this week. Amba, my man Amba, holding it down. We're going to get after it this weekend. We see you next week on Z60.